We chose Photo Voice because through images, we are able to tell and evoke a greater story than we could with only our words. Photo Voice allows the participants to provide us a picture that reflects their story, which opens up us a chance to engage in a deeper conversation with them. The photos provided by the participants allows us to unpack the meaning behind the images and reveal their experiences, thoughts, and ideas. The audience comprehension and empathetic response to the research subjects are increased by using a visual medium, which also strengthens the impact of the findings.
We conducted our study and we employed a qualitative research method. And the reason that we selected qualitative research was due to its adaptability and flexibility in capturing a wide range of human experiences and the extensive range of perspectives that Photo Voice seeks to promote are naturally captured by qualitative research methods. And we chose to do interviews and used proportive sampling because we also wanted the option of choosing our own participants based on the information that we wanted for our research project. And the interviews that we conducted were recorded, transcribed, and the data was then analyzed through thematic analysis. So when it comes to the participants that we used, our first participant is Sean Hendricks, a 34-year-old male born in Guyana. He attended Rutgers Law School and graduated in 2015. And he said that he's been practicing law ever since then. And he is also working at a legal firm right now. Our second participant is Ruth Richards. She's 37-year-old female. She was born and raised in Jamaica, and she's been in Canada for 19 years. And she went to the University of Ontario Tech. She got her undergraduate in criminal justice and policy studies. And then she went to law school at the University of Leicester and has been working at Grossman Family Law for 8 years in Toronto.
Our third participant is Thandiwe Shemaranga. Thandiwe's birth name is Vivian Younger, but she was given the African name Thandiwe Shemaranga. Thandiwe was born in London, England, but her parents were born in Jamaica. She is 56 years old and is a mother of 2 sons. Thandiwe started practicing law in June 2017. Last but definitely not least, our fourth participant is Steve Anderson. Steve Anderson grew up in the Jane and Finch community and attended C.W. Jeffries. He is now working for TTC Legal and has been for 18 years. Steve Anderson went to Ottawa for law school.
So our first quote is from Sean Hendricks. He stated, "You got to understand that some folks are just ignorant. They might not be maliciously ignorant, but they might just be ignorant to the challenges that we have. You know, like if they get mad about something, they could have an outburst and later apologize. Me, I can't have that outburst because now I'm portrayed as this angry black guy, you know, who just lost it, and that can be it for me." And I think what he's trying to say in this quote is that he basically asserts that there are some people who are ignorant of the challenges that Black people endure, not necessarily out of animosity, but rather for lack of knowledge. And it's as if, though they can express their frustration in a matter of seconds and make amends afterwards if they're irritated about something. However, we as Black individuals are unable to afford that luxury given our situation. We feel as though we are immediately branded as irrationally angry Black people the moment that we show anger, and that kind of representation might limit our prospects and reinforce negative prejudices, which could have really serious, long-lasting effects on us. So our second quote is from Ruth Richards, a 37-year-old female, and she stated, So I think it's against the president seizing that opportunity, putting yourself, doing the work on yourself, getting the cases, getting the results to put yourself forward. But at the end of the day, as long as you know what you're doing, you do your research, then your actions will speak for itself. And I think that what she's trying to say in this quote is that it's significant to take a stand against the odds and make the most out of the opportunities that arise while also actively working on improving yourself and pursuing worthwhile goals. By putting yourself in a position to take on a leadership role, even in the face of difficulties, by committing yourself to accomplishing your goals, learning the essential skills, and generating concrete outcomes. However, having an understanding of your goals, doing the extensive research, and making sure that your activities are well thought out and effective are what really count. And at the end of the day, as long as without needing to engage in excessive self-promotion, your continuous efforts will automatically reflect on your skills, your dedication, and your knowledge.
Now for my research question. What effective strategies can be implemented to dismantle the barriers Black lawyers face and promote greater diversity and inclusivity within the legal profession? For my first theme, I chose change. The participant that stood out to me for this theme is Thandiwe. Thandiwe provided us with a picture. The picture is a Pan-African Women's Day flyer. Thandiwe talked about the importance of education and re-education to implement change. In our interview with Thandiwe, she said, "Well, I think that one of the steps is to educate the public about the history and the culture of African or Black people. We haven't been taught in the school system within these European, Western countries the true history of Africa and our people. I think the other thing is that we as a people need to decolonize our minds, right? And as we decolonize our minds, we build the self-confidence to be proud of who we are." I felt like this quote was very powerful, and I agree with the information Thandiwe provided with the importance of decolonizing our minds so we can build self-confidence. For my second theme, I chose support. As you can see in the photo provided by Steve, is a picture of Steve Anderson and his mom. One of my research questions was, did you have any support systems? When interviewing Steve, he talked about the importance of having support throughout his journey. He quoted, "My entire church family, my own family, and my friends, you got to surround yourself with people who believe in what you are doing. You have to surround yourself with people that even when you're down, they're there to pick you up and say, yo man, you got to keep going. So you want to make sure you have a network of like-minded individuals who are trying to pursue good things so you're able to support them and they are able to support you."